Hey, what's going on everybody? Commander Crane here, and we are back with another Pioneer deck tech, and this is the first episode that we're doing with our little mini-series celebrating the Lost Caverns of Ixalan coming out soon, and we're going to be featuring a ton of new cards this week. And today, we're going to be talking about new Gruul Dinosaurs. It's an update to my recent list that top-aided an RCQ at SEG Columbus. So I'm really excited to talk about this list today. As always, at the end of the video, let me know in the comment section below. What do you think about the list? What do you like? What do you hate? What would you change? And as always, if there's any suggestions that you have for some upcoming videos, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. So, alright, Gruul Dinosaurs. I've been playing this deck for a very long time. It's one of my pet decks in Pioneer. Definitely have a lot of experience with this deck for sure. I've been playing this deck for about 3 years now. But we have some very spicy updates from Lost Caverns of Ixalan. The other thing I wanted to mention, for those who have seen the original list, there's not too many changes, but there's enough notable changes just because of a couple of new cards that recently came out. So let's go and hop into it here. So we are playing a couple different one-drops here. We're playing 4 Ixali's Lorekeeper. It's the new mana dork from Lost Caverns of Ixalan. 1/1 for 1 human druid. We can tap to add 1 mana of any color, spend this mana only to cast a dinosaur spell, or activate an ability of a dinosaur source, which is a huge card. I was talking about when the set was first coming out, how huge it would be for dinosaurs to get a 1-drop, and we got it. This is fantastic for the deck. Although there is Land Elves and Elvish Mystic, I decided to just play the 4 Ixali's Lorekeeper and then 4 Llanowar Elves. My old list did play, I played 4 Llanowar Elves and 2 Elvish Mystics. I decided to go up to 8 mana dorks because we were playing a very, very spicy card, which obviously we'll see that very, very soon, but there's a reason why, because we want to hit that card on turn 2 whenever possible. So, Ixali's Lorekeeper is a huge addition for this deck, arguably the biggest one that it's had pretty much since the deck kind of first became a deck. But anyways, so we're also playing 4 Llanowar Elves. You can obviously play Elvish Mystics too. It doesn't really matter. It's the same card. And we are still playing 4 Commune with Dinosaurs. Commune with Dinosaurs is a fantastic card. We're able to filter our draw a little bit, get a dinosaur land. It's an Ancient Stirrings for dinosaurs. Absolutely fantastic card. So those are our main 1-drops that we're playing, but we're also playing 4 Reckless Rage as our removal spell of choice. 1 red instant deals 4 to a creature you don't control, and 2 to a creature we do control. So spoiler alert, we are playing a very fantastic Enrage card in the deck, but the main thing is it's 1 red instant 4 damage to a creature. It's absolutely fantastic. I love the instant speed removal. It's very good against a number of different decks, and that's why we're playing 4 copies of it. We're also playing 4 copies of Marauding Raptor. I would say the best card in the deck by far. It's a cost reducer that gets very, very big for us. I love Marauding Raptor. Definitely the best card in the deck. And we're also playing 4 Pugnacious Hammerskull, the new 3-drop from Lost Caverns of Ixalan. This card is absolutely fantastic. It's a 6/6 for 2 and a green dinosaur. When it attacks while you don't control another dinosaur, put a stun counter on it. Spoiler alert, we play a lot of dinosaurs. We are never, almost ever, going to be putting a stun counter on Pugnacious Hammerskull just because we are playing so many dinosaurs that it's almost impossible. I mean, obviously there's some situations where it could happen, but it's extremely rare. So it's essentially a 3 mana 6/6. It's huge for the deck. That's why we bumped up the number of mana dorks that we're playing. I used to play just 6, but now that the deck finally has a very strong 3-drop, I ultimately decided to go ahead and move up to 8 mana dorks. That way we can try to get that turn 2 Pugnacious Hammerskull. So, anyways, that's some of our smaller drops here, but we got some big beefier dinosaurs we got to talk about here. We're playing 4 Ripjaw Raptor and 3 Rampaging Raptor as our 4 drops. I did end up cutting 1 Rampaging Raptor from the list overall just because we were playing the Pugnacious Hammerskull. But don't let it fool you, this card is still fantastic. I ultimately decided to still play these over the Hulking Raptor. Hulking Raptor is a very, very powerful card, but I think it's better more in the ramp-oriented lists, not so much the more, 2, 3, 4 drop aggro decks. Still fantastic. Ripjaw Raptor draws this card, works extremely well with Marauding Raptor and Reckless Rage. And Rampaging Raptor is essentially just a questing beast for dinosaurs, which is fantastic. So definitely a big fan of Rampaging Raptor. Then, as always, we're still playing 4 Regisaur Alpha. I would say the second best card in the deck. Card is fantastic. We get 7/7 worth of power, 3 of that getting haste. It's absolutely incredible. Works very well with Marauding Raptor. I love Register Alpha. It's definitely just a very, very powerful card. So, rounding out our dinosaurs, obviously you saw the background. We're still playing 2 Galta Primal Hunger. I'm definitely going to be picking up the new Galtas. I think this art is absolutely fantastic. The artwork is just awesome. I really, really like the game day promos, but I'm definitely going to be picking some of these up and playing these in my deck as well. So, that's our entire main board, except we have to talk about our lands. And also, I don't really talk about this too often, but the lands that I decided to put in the video today are the exact lands that I'm playing in my current deck. So all the versions are exact. So we're playing 4 Copperline Gorge. I have the cool Expedition Zendikar ones. They are very, very sweet. I love playing those. And then we've got 4 Stomping Ground. I love my original Gatecrash ones. I've had these things for years. They're fantastic. I'm a big, big fan of the original. Well, not the original, but the Gatecrash Stomping Grounds. We're also playing 3 Carplusian Forests. I play the cool Dominaria United Extended Art ones, but I do have them signed. I did recently get them signed at SCGCon Columbus, and they look fantastic. We're also playing 4 Cragcrown Pathway. This is just the cool Extended Art one from Zendikar Rising. Then we have 1 Boseiju and 1 Sokenzen. Very good flex lands. I just got the Extended Art ones because I decided I kind of like the Extended Art ones a little bit more than I liked the alternate arts, but the alternate arts do look pretty sweet. And then rounding out our land base, we're playing 2 Lair of the Hydras. I play the promo stamp version just because I like that version a little bit better. Then we're also playing 2 Cavern of Souls. It's the new addition from Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Currently playing 2 in the main deck. I thought about playing 1 or 2. I ultimately decided to play 2 just because there's a lot of spirit decks in my metagame right now. And obviously Cavern of Souls, I played the cool Modern Master ones because I already owned Cavern of Souls before it came out in Ixalan, so I'm just using my ones that I've had for a while. And then rounding out our land base, we're playing 1 Forest and 1 Mountain. These are the very cool unsanctioned extended arts. I've had these for years and I really, really like them. In person, you got like that nice gold border going on there, and they're very, very fantastic. So definitely like those arts. So we are done talking about the main board, but we are not done yet with the video. We still have to talk about our sideboard as well as some budget options. So sideboarding is very, very simple. We need some Graveyard Hate. I'm currently playing 2 Tormod's Crypt and 1 Grafdigger's Cage as excellent Graveyard Hate. I also do technically play Clothis, but we'll talk about that later. We've got some extra removal in the sideboard. Main one is Rending Volley, just because obviously Rending Volley is really, really good against, like the humans decks, the spirit decks. It's also good against Abzan Greasefang. I'm also playing Witch Stalker Frenzy, deals 5 damage to a creature. It's fantastic. Helps take care of Shieldred as well as other pesky creatures that are lurking in the metagame. And then I also put Damping Sphere and Clothis kind of together because they're very disruptive cards. Clothis is especially fantastic. It's good against most matchups, good against mid-range, good against super aggro, and good against control as well. Just a very, very good card in general. I board in that card quite a bit. Not enough to have to put it in the main board, but Clothis is still fantastic regardless. So, if you'd like to check out my exact sideboard, though, the deck list is in the description below. So, if you want to know exactly what I'm playing right now, it's just in the description. So, last thing we have to talk about is the budget options for those who are interested in going a little bit cheaper with the deck overall. So, couple things I wanted to talk about. The old dinosaurs that are in the deck just got a reprint in the new Commander deck for Ixalan. So if you're looking to pick up some Marauding Raptors, some Ripjaw Raptors, as well as Register Alpha, and even Galta, they all just got reprinted. So, saves you a little bit of money. A lot of those cards were already pretty cheap in general. They were creeping up a little bit, but they got a huge reprint. So if you want to pick those up, they're definitely very cheap. Great way to cut the budget on this is cutting the shocklands in the utility lands. So obviously that's like the Stomping Grounds, the Boseiju, the Sokenzen. The layers aren't too much, but they can help a little bit, as well as the Cavern of Souls. I'm going to start saying this now in pretty much every Creature Type Matters deck video I make the rest of the time for this channel. The Cavern of Souls is not required, but if you do have them, it is a nice added bonus. And then obviously your best budget lands to play are the fast lands, the pain lands, which we're already playing. You just go to 4 copies for all those, as well as the slow Slowland, which I feel terrible right now that I'm forgetting the name of the red-green Slowland. But anyways, I would play that as well. So those are definitely your best budget options for those who are trying to keep the deck around less than $100. But the deck right now, other than Cavern of Souls, it's going to fetch you around 150, 160 in that range roughly. So, all right, we have reached the end of the video. I'd like to thank everybody for watching this video. I always love talking about dinosaurs, especially my current build for my pet deck. So let me know in the comment section below what you think about the list, and also stay tuned for the next video, which is going to be coming out tomorrow as well. I'm not going to leave any spoilers for what it is. You'll just have to check it out. So I'm Commander Crane. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.